Well, it is something nearly every woman will go through. Maybe you're going through it right now, or maybe you will before you know it. Maybe someone in your home is dealing with it, which means you're dealing with it too. We're talking about menopause. An estimated 1.3 million women enter menopause every year. Now, here in the Charlotte region, it's expected that 30,000 women will enter menopause or perimenopause this year. And with the right information, you can be prepared and hopefully get through it a little bit easier. Dr. Jenny Hauschka is a gynecologist and clinical director at Tryon Women's Center. Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. This is something that more and more people are starting to talk about, but for so long didn't want to talk about. Some women have a really tough experience with menopause and some do not. Why is that? Is it just like some women have a tough time with their period and some women don't?
Correct. Just that adjustment and that change in hormones affects everyone differently, and different women respond to different levels of hormones in their bodies. So there's a wide range of the severity of symptoms, but most women will experience symptoms as they go through perimenopause and menopause.
And when we talk about the symptoms, is it the usual stuff, the night sweats, the not being able to sleep, that kind of stuff?
Those are the things that we most talk about, but there's also many, many others. So there's an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, there's an increased risk of bone thinning or osteoporosis, and the other unsavory symptoms like vaginal dryness and dry skin, hair changes, skin changes, joint pain, many, many things associated with estrogen deficiency.
Literally nothing about it sounds fun. And women can go through it in a pretty wide age range, right? Some women start very early and some women, they're well into their 50s before it happens.
That's right. Perimenopause starts 8 to 10 years before menopause happens. And menopause is the stop of a period for at least a year. So many women will experience symptoms in their 40s, even early 40s, and not go through menopause itself until they're in their early 50s.
Jeez. All right, let's talk about hormone replacement. For so long, it was taboo, right? And I was just telling you, my mom said don't do it because her doctor said don't do it back in the day. I never even thought it could be an option. You're saying now it's different.
It is. There was a really large study that came out in 2002 that showed a lot of risk, or an increased risk of breast cancer, cardiovascular disease, and stroke in women who took hormone replacement therapy. But that was a different type of hormone replacement therapy, and it was started in women much older. Now, with 20 additional years of data, we know that starting hormone replacement therapy in women around the time of menopause, when their period stops or when they start getting symptoms, actually decreases the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and osteoporosis. So it's much safer than we thought. You
do have to catch it, though, in that perimenopause, or if you're already mostly through menopause, is there something that can be done?
Yes, we can start treatment at any time in menopause based on the patient's risk factors. So it's important to talk to your doctor about your risk factors.
How does it work? How does hormone replacement therapy work?
So it replaces the hormone deficiency that is there because the ovaries aren't producing estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone like they did in premenopausal years. So we're replacing those hormones to help with the symptoms, but it's actually at a very low level, nothing even close to what our ovaries produce when we're premenopausal.
It's a lot, and every single person's experience, I'm sure, is very different as you see people come into your office. You guys have a great event coming up, which I think is so cool. Talk to me about this event.
Yeah, so we have an event coming up. It's on Wednesday, February 7th, that is really geared toward giving patients accurate and complete information, especially regarding the safety of hormone replacement therapy. So there are a lot of women out there suffering with menopausal symptoms. We want you to have the correct information and see that hormone replacement therapy is safe for most patients.
You have someone coming that goes by the menopause whisperer, and I think that's
right.
Hilarious.
That's right. We're so lucky. One of our mentors and an internationally recognized menopause specialist, Dr. Jim Simon, is coming to give this educational event, and we're so excited.
Well, we had all of the information up there on the screen for you if you'd like to attend and learn more. It is knowledge is power, right? And so kind of breaking those things that we've thought in the past and getting the newest information is important. Thanks for coming to see us.
Thank you.